Product of the 90s.
This is not a drill. This is not a drill. I repeat.
This is not a drill. This is not a drill.
Time to get hype, people. It's time to get
Let
hype,
go.
people. How
Let
we doing
go.
tonight?
What's good? Hey.
What it do, neighborhood?
Know we had to get in here for this shit.
Yeah. No doubt.
What it do, people?
Are we excited?
Oh man, are you excited?
I'm overly excited. Just
Oh
can't
man,
tell.
we've been waiting for this shit here, man.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I
Amazing.
don't even know if I swear I don't even know if I want to wait. I think I just want to go on and get into it because I ain't even seen it yet.
Yeah.
I'm ready
Yeah, I
to.
think we need to. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's do
You
it.
gotta watch it more than once. You know that.
No, we gonna watch it. We gonna watch it a whole lot
gonna
of
watch it.
times.
A whole lot of times.
Oh man,
whole lot of times.
bruh. And I think we got them. I think we got that situation worked out, bruh.
Uh oh.
So let's shrink us down. Oh shoot! Is that what I think it is?
I think it is.
Is that it, man? Is that it?
It look
Hey,
like
hey,
it.
is y'all ready?
It
Is
look
you
official.
ready? Is you ready? Because I'm just gonna go with it.
Let's
I'm ready
go.
to just go with it. You
Let's
just
go.
gonna go with it? Leg out.
Let's do it. Too soon. There we go.
There we is.
There we go.
We
back.
have repirated the
We
signal,
back.
and we back.
Yes.
We back.
Man, that was crazy.
I
though.
need y'all to tell me right off the rip, 1 to 10, where you at with the trailer, man? Is that was it worth the wait? You feel like we could have got a little bit more? How you feeling, man? Tell us.
Yes.
Tell us what's
Yes.
going on with you,
I want
bruh.
to see some hype levels from 1 to 10, man.
10.
Here
10,
we go.
10, 10, 10, to the 10, 10, 10.
Right. Rin 10, 10.
Yes.
Hey, couldn't
10,
get no
10,
better
Ren
than
10, 10, all of them.
that. Look at that,
Yes.
13. We got a 9 in there. I'm surprised.
Oh yeah,
I'm
I'm
surprised.
waiting for like a 7 or a 5. You know, usually there's one.
Where
Usually there's one.
I feel like Felicity gonna be
Yeah,
that
you know.
one. If she's even here.
Heck yeah.
Hey.
Man. Hey,
Yes.
bruh.
Like,
Bruh.
dude, homie.
Bruh.
Bang. Yes. Now
Theaters.
I'm not gonna front.
Theaters.
I seen the leak video.
Oh, yeah,
and
same
pretty
here.
much that was it.
That was
but just, of
definitely
course,
it. Definitely
with
it. Without
everything.
minus the, which that tells me, like to your point, because you brought this up earlier. That means they had this trailer worked, and what we saw was a leak that somebody had been sitting on for a minute, because
telling
they
you,
ain't do
did it
that
on purpose.
CGI in just a day. They
No.
had this lined up. But another thing too, Wanda says you're welcome, everybody,
Yes, she does.
because WandaVision called this shit.
Yes, they did.
It did say August 23rd with a heart on the calendar. They knew something we didn't, apparently.
Yes, they did. And
Apparently.
now it was ambiguous, and now it's no longer ambiguous. We know
Right. Now we know.
it was Wanda all along.
It was Wanda all along. That's crazy, man. That's straight up crazy. Like we have done it. We're here. So
Yes.
now are we ready to finally come to terms with Toby and Andrew being in this movie? What say you now,
yeah.
haters? What
Yes.
say you now?
Yes, yeah.
I mean, damn.
shout
think
out
when-
to
the ones who be out
No.
here in the streets. You think the ones who be out here in the streets looking into this shit would get the benefit of the doubt. We check sources, man. We only we only report information from the reputable people out here.
Yes. And shout outs to Mr. Ratcatcher 2 here in the chat for dropping that JB Smooth Twitter piece. With him over there confirming Jamie Foxx and saying his favorite part was seeing Tobey Maguire.
And Andrew.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. There you go. Yes. There you go. Oh man, this is it, man. Like we are here now. The countdown is officially on. We know now it is not a drill. Spider-Man No Way Home is going to change some things.
Yes, it is.
It's going to straight up change the game. Bruh, this is going to blow. This is going to be crazy. Like, this is, ooh.
So, I mean, does this put to rest any kind of doubts or thoughts that they're going to delay the movie? I don't feel like they're going to delay it.
I would say so.
It just say Boxing Day, though.
What is Boxing Day?
What is that?
What is Can somebody help me out? Does anybody know what Boxing Day is exactly?
Yes.
Because I'm not aware.
I know what that is. And so far, it is celebrated on 26th of December, day after Christmas.
Okay.
So apparently, it's going to drop 26th.
Okay, it's Canadian holiday. Okay.
Yes, which is weird that they would choose that.
Hey, I mean, put it this way. Holiday season, you can't go wrong holiday season, period.
Right.
You can't go wrong. Matter of fact, and maybe it's because of the day that it falls on, like the day of the week. Let me see. We going to December 26th is a Sunday.
So we watched one apparently that was so if we watched the Canadian one, why are we over here getting struck? We ain't in Canada. No, we stopped.
Right.
Apparently the trailer we watched.
Oh yeah, that's the Canadian one. That's why it had
Still.
Boxing Day. I got you.
Right.
It's all good.
So yeah, they get theirs apparently. What is that? 11 days after?
Yeah, roughly. Wait, well, when is it? The 20?
It's supposed to come out the 17th.
The 17th. Right? Okay, yeah. So then, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
It is totally gonna be.
That's gonna change some things, man. Like, I never really doubted it. I never really doubted the stuff we was getting because, like I said, the sources, shit was pretty reputable. So I was kind of like, okay, this is gonna be a thing. We just gotta wait for them to make it officially official. But seeing it on screen, man, seeing that on screen, that makes a whole lot of damn difference.
Yeah.
Like that's what, like it hits totally different when you see kind of how everything is gonna get put together. And I know it was just a couple of minutes worth of footage, but first question I have for you is, now that we've gotten, the unrefutable fact of what this is gonna be, do you think that the movie will be too crowded?
No, I think they'll probably actually do it the right way.
Bet. I agree.
I feel like that's going to be like a big climax. You'll get all that all together. And I'm hoping it's not a quick fix, meaning like I'm hoping it's not like a 5-10 minute scene or whatever. I hope they kind of do it like they did Far From Home.
Yeah, no,
big climax ending.
They gonna I think they're gonna flesh this out, bro. Like, this is gonna be, I think this movie, like, I don't know what the runtime is gonna be yet, but I think they're gonna get through the fluff within the first 20, maybe 30 minutes of this movie.
Yeah.
Like, put it this way. I think Strange will be putting that spell will be doing that spell within the first 15 minutes of this movie. Within the first 15 minutes of this movie, we're going to see him casting that spell, because I think they're going to spend a good chunk of this movie fleshing out the implications of the fallout from that. That's going to be kind of the focus of the movie, where people don't really realize that. Like, everybody knows it's multiverse. We all know what's going on with it, but the normies, I think, are going to come in here thinking it's going to be a movie where all of these cats is just showing up and Tom Holland got to deal with it. But I think it's going to be way deeper than that, because I think this is the movie that is going to establish the MCU Spider-Man and then the Sony Spider-Verse.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I agree with that.
Hear me again, people. It is going to, in my opinion, establish the MCU Spider-Man and the Sony Spider-Verse. And I don't necessarily know which side of that Tom Holland might end up on.
I think he's going to end up on the Sony side, if you want to know my opinion.
I agree.
Like I said before,
I'm leaning towards that. I am leaning towards that. What other show?
Toby MCU. Toby MCU.
Bruh, all day.
Toby MCU.
Oh, please.
Toby MCU.
Please, let us get that. Let us get that, please.
Yes. Let's get a Toby MCU.
Man.
Cameo, something. At least you ain't got to have a Spider-Man movie, but put him in stuff.
Yes.
Maybe put him in Secret Wars.
Oh, man. Yes. Yes.
And he can kind of talk about how he had his experience already with the black suit, and here we go again.
Mm-hmm.
When we get that symbiote.
Exactly.
That MCU canon symbiote.
Mm-hmm. And let him know what he's doing with it this time.
Right. Exactly. Yeah,
that part. Yeah,
yes.
man.
Gotta own it. I see Breckenridge here and kind of resonated with something I was thinking, saying it looks like it needs a part 2, like Infinity movies, but I don't think this one will get a part 2.
I don't think it needs one.
No, me either. I think in the end of it is like Spider-Man No Way Home will not need a part 2.
Right.
But the implications, multiversal implications that this movie carries will carry over into Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
Yes. Facts. That part. That's exactly what I think as well. I think what's going to happen is they'll establish the whole multiversal concept in this movie, and then the rest of the Spider-Man story like will go on into the Sony movies, whether that's Venom, whether that's another Spider-Man movie, however they choose to do that. But for the MCU proper, you're going to have, in my opinion, what I think will be Toby moving forward in the MCU as that universe's Spider-Man.
Yes.
And that will, allow them to kind of utilize him in whatever way they choose, all the way up through Secret Wars.
Yep. Most definitely. And I'm hoping after we get the Spider-Man movie that they start dropping some Madam Web news.
Yes.
Madam Web is starting to sound real relevant right about now.
Facts.
Just saying.
Bruh.
Get some Madam Web up in there and get us some references to other Spider-Men.
Facts.
Let's get some of that 2099 reference. Let's get some Miguel O'Hara up in there. Let's get some get your boy. You gotta get your boy over there. Man, so excited I'm spacing on his name right now because he's not too important. It's coming and going. You know what I'm talking about. Miles Morales.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait,
I got Miles in there.
Okay.
I'm
Miles.
just stuck on all 3 of these.
Man, come on, bro. Like they laid it out there like perfect. They laid it out there perfect. It's just
yes.
Oh man, I can't wait to get into them breakdowns and see people, dissect the smug and find all the little bitty baby Easter eggs in that joint. I'm really curious to see what they get out of that newspaper she was reading, because I guarantee you it's some little trinkets in that. But yeah, man, this is it, man. Like, this is what everybody was talking about, and it didn't disappoint. I'm willing to bet, I'm gonna check right now, but I'm willing to bet Spider-Man is at the top.
Oh yeah. Spider-Man trailer is totally trending already.
Yep. I kind of figured as much.
Yeah, for over an hour already.
Oh yeah. Oh, then there we go. Yeah. Yep. Man,
I ain't gonna lie. I took advantage of them hashtags on Twitter.
There you go.
Like me.
Hey man, that's what they there for.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying, man? Shoot. Got to get out there. We got them goals, man. We got goals.
Yeah, man.
And our goal is to make sure we make it to December 17th because I am most likely going to go straight to the movies.
Oh, bro.
Perhaps opening day.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to see that as soon as it drops. That might even be one of them where if they drop it like at midnight, your boy might be in the movie theater at midnight for that.
Oh, yeah. If they got any kind of special screenings, I'm looking out for those,
I'm maxing it up, too.
You know I'm going to look for them coupons.
Yeah, man.
You know my black ass. I get some coupons.
Hey, look. I'm so stoked. I don't even need the coupons. I'm going to look for them.
Oh, no.
I'm going to look for them now. Don't get it twisted. But if I can't find none, I must be in that thing, man. Like,
Selfless plug. I'm gonna have to use some of that AMC membership that I got.
I ain't mad.
Totally got to go to that AMC IMAX. Probably still be
Yeah,
that
man. That's
I'll
what's
probably be at
up.
work.
I feel you. I feel you.
Clock
man.
out for a minute and be like, yo, gotta go watch this movie.
No doubt, man. It's
Sorry,
just
boss.
gonna be like, my inner child is just doing backflips right now.
Right.
This is my childhood coming to life on the big screen. Like, I'd never really thought we would see something like this, man.
Right. You know what? And it's kind of crazy that this has, to me, the same kind of hype that's synonymous with the first Spider-Man 3 movie. And put that on Twitter.
Right.
Back in 06.
Mm-hmm.
Same exact
Same
thing
situation. Big facts there. Big facts there.
So strange
Yeah, man.
that we had another leak of a third Spider-Man movie when it was supposed to drop a trailer.
Mm-hmm.
It's just history repeating itself, or is Sony just using the same old tactics that they have done before? I'm going with both.
I'm gonna go with both. I'm gonna go with a little bit of both.
Little bit of both. Gotta be a little bit of both. He was like, "Hey, work once.
Yep.
If they ain't seen it, it's new to them."
Right.
Yeah,
That
but no,
part.
there was nothing about that leak that was gonna keep me from watching the original, the dropping of this one, not at all. And even if I was back home with bootlegs roam, I would probably buy the bootleg and I would still go see the movie.
Yeah.
So I'd probably go see the movie first and then go buy the bootleg. I'm sure somebody's probably on the corner right now. They got that overseas version with the little letters at the bottom that you can't read.
Oh, you already know. You already know somebody's working on it. If they don't got it already, they working on it.
Right.
They
So
gonna-
yeah, so we got Alfred Molina confirmed.
What was
we
that? Yep, Alfred.
We got
Yep.
Alfred Molina confirmed. We
Mhm.
have Electro, Jamie Foxx confirmed. We already know that. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Willem Dafoe
Mm-hmm.
as Green Goblin, and I will give 200 points or coins to anybody here in the chat who can remind me what Sandman's name was.
Man, I'm looking at the chat and I'm asking somebody if they can get Nikki a towel. Like, hold
Nikki's
on,
over
man.
there.
Like we ain't prepared for all that moisture. I'm like, geez,
Right?
we talking about Spider-Man? You sure we talking about Spider-Man? Like,
Shooting webs, man.
yeah, she's shooting something.
Oh, they're shooting webs.
She's shooting something. I'm like, I
don't know, we might have-
don't know what the drip is real. Apparently,
Yeah, the drip is totally real.
hey, you know,
Up, OG fan. I think he's the first one to come in. It says Thomas Hayden Church.
yeah,
OG,
man.
are you on our Discord? Are you on our Discord?
He damn sure better be.
He damn sure better be, because I'm gonna give my man some coins in the Discord. Not now, but right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you,
because that is the right answer.
Spidey got him on that Splash Waterfalls right now.
Yeah, it got a lot of people on Splash Waterfalls right now. I'm pretty sure.
I'm
Nikki
sure.
over there cannot contain herself.
Nah, not at all.
She probably over here pressing play every
Hey,
time it
Save
finishes,
that
she's over
for
there
the
restarting.
OnlyFans, Nikki. Just saying.
Save it. Save it.
Charge
I don't know,
him for it.
I don't know, man. I really want to watch it again. It sucks that they won't let us watch it with the people yet.
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
know.
sure it's because it's too soon.
Man, but come on, bro.
We'll
Like
have to-
we
I
are in
know.
2021. Look, let me just get this off my chest. We in 2021. If y'all ain't figured out a way to take advantage of the buzz to where you don't have to worry about this shit infringing on your publicity, it ain't like you need the money. It ain't like we getting the money. Let people just nerd out and react. Quit trying to funnel everybody to your predetermined, we want to get the ad revenue. I pay for premium YouTube, so I don't even get commercials.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, from that standpoint alone, you should just let a brother do what he do. But you know what? It's all good. It's all good. We know how this game works.
Right.
We know how
right.
this
And
game
and yeah, we know how it worked. And I'm gonna be honest. I knew it was gonna do that, but Fuck them. That's why.
That's
Sorry,
why. Cause
mama.
fuck them. That's why.
Exactly. That's why. We already knew, but we wanted to enjoy it with the people, and we knew it would take y'all a second to catch up with us, man.
Mm-hmm.
We knew it would. We knew it. It's all good. We'll cut it out later.
Yeah, man.
People gonna be like, "What was they reacting to?" Spider-Man.
I didn't see no Spider-Man trailer on their video.
Yeah.
What happened?
Hey, you should have pressed play when we press play.
Right.
That's all. That's it.
That
That's
part.
all. I'm pretty sure, like Nikki, y'all over here pressing play right now. Y'all listening to us and watching the trailer probably
Right.
on mute. Right now, Citadel Steve's just finished.
Look, I wouldn't be
Smoking
shocked.
a cigarette.
Look, Nikki probably got the bass turned all the way up and sitting on the subwoofer right now, just watching the trailer over and over again.
Right. Listening to Mr. Doctor Strange's voice.
Ah.
That's weird, but I'll allow it.
Oh. Exactly.
Oh man, don't worry. I'll probably be doing the same thing later in private.
Speak for yourself.
I am. I said I didn't say we. Dude, that would have just been weird.
Yeah, it would have been. That would have been very weird.
Very, very weird.
Especially with us being in different states. I don't
exactly. Because we take our Spider-Man
very
very
seriously.
Yes.
Man.
Like that's. I feel like it was very well waited for. Like, I probably could have waited a little bit longer.
Yeah, I'm not. Look, I was not in a rush to see this trailer, man. Like, I'm glad we got it just so that people could chill. But I could have waited, man. Like, I could have waited all the way up till probably late September, to be honest. Because I mean, the movie's not dropping until December, bro. Like, we still got a whole 3 months out here.
Right.
So
well, I think what it is a lot of the trailer sweaties. What they know is, of course, you get the official teaser, then you might get one more.
Yeah.
And then you get that final one before the movie comes out. So everybody's ready to see, out of everything we've been speculated for the past 2 to 3 years, what all is true. And I mean, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have them in the first trailer. I would even hazard to guess they wouldn't put them in the second trailer, but I'm thinking it's going to be a small hint, at least, in that final trailer.
Oh, yeah.
Whether or not Toby and Andrew's in it.
I think it was your boy, Charles Murphy, that said you won't see Toby or Andrew until one of the final trailers, which makes perfect sense. Like, they wouldn't want to get out of the way until the very end, like right up at the very end. So
now they didn't even show. They only showed Alfred Molina.
Yeah,
and
that's
I feel
it.
like, see, this is me again. Like, some of the people leaking stuff, like, these are people who've been in the game for a minute. These are people who've been in the game and know what it is.
Oh,
and they're just outwardly leaking stuff. That don't make, like, come on. So the fact that Alfred Molina even leaked the fact that he's in the movie de-aged, of course they were going to put that in the trailer.
Yeah, because that's what everybody knows that. So it's like, well, see, but that's the thing, man. And this is where I'm at with like this whole leak culture and all of this shit, man. You can't tell me that just like with Rise, that somebody at the studio ain't leaking this shit on purpose. Right. I think these leaks are ways for them to kind of get a gauge on what the audience's response is to just hearing like the idea of certain concepts. Because again, they leaked the whole damn Rise of Skywalker script, bro. Like like the only thing that wasn't in there, I think, was the shit with the alien on Exegol, which we found out later they cut that out. But it was literally the movie, and then they reshot the ending because everybody got pissed about Kylo getting yeeted off a cliff. So they went back and redid that so that he came back. But what I'm thinking, man, and I said this even back then, it's like these studios, man, they're still trying to figure out how to work, this social media culture. But at the same time, they're smart enough to know how they can extrapolate information based on, without necessarily giving, like, tipping a hand. You drop these leaks and then you back out of it and go, I don't know what the hell they talking about. But then you're like, oh, but let's go see how people responded to that. Let's go see how people felt about Andrew or Alfred Molina leaking this information. Let's go see how people felt about, the rumors floating around about Electro being in the movie. Let's go gauge all of that. And that'll be, that'll tell us whether we on the right track or if we need to rethink some shit. And all of the feedback I think they were getting from this movie was letting them know, okay, yeah, we good. And it was just a matter of them trying to decide when they wanted to go ahead and pull that trigger. And I think, I do think that the little bootleg version of it leaking kind of forced their hand a little bit, because Sony might have sat on it a little bit. Like Sony, if the buzz when that leak hadn't come out been what it was, Sony, I could see Sony waiting and dropping this, later on in the week or something like that.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like they knew the hype was out there. There's no way that they didn't know. People have been asking for this trailer.
Yeah, well, no, I know they knew that the hype was out there, but the thing is, what always gets me, man, and the thing that I always think about is, it's not so much that they were worried about the hype; they're worried about the blowback, because, it's very well possible that somebody could have been like, or that not somebody, but a good chunk of people could have been like, man, that Alfred Molina de-aging looked like trash. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always that risk of somebody like critiquing and that derailing the whole joint. And so I think they were just waiting for kind of the right time to drop it. But then here's another good question too, though, because we talked about the whole WandaVision in August 23rd. So do you really think that was a collaborative move, or do you think that's just a coincidence?
I mean, to be completely honest, like they never really explained what the 23rd was. I mean, they tried to play it off by saying that it was the day that Mr. Hart was coming. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's like this too coincidental that also on August 23rd you want to drop Spider-Man trailer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it also it makes WandaVision, now everybody can go back and watch WandaVision all over again.
Yeah, I mean, it might, but so let me say this. I think there's a little bit something to it. I don't know if necessarily it was this specific trailer and that's what they were going to do. I think that was put in there as a setup for something later down the line, and maybe they just decided to take advantage of this. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was just a total fucking coincidence, to be honest, bro. Like, I wouldn't be shocked at all if they were like, nah, it's just total coincidence. Because
I wouldn't be either.
And the only reason I say that is because this is a Sony movie.
Right.
And even though they working together and they got a partnership, I don't see them working that close to where they were like, all right, we're going to put this date in there, but we need your guarantee, because Sony could have just changed their mind and dropped it, let's say Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could have pushed it back 2 days and that August the 23rd date still wouldn't have meant shit by that point, because it would have been totally insignificant. But I think that, Marvel being who Marvel is, they knew that was a thing, and that definitely was part of the conversation. And when they were talking about when exactly they wanted to drop it, somebody probably was like, well, we're right around August 23rd and you've got this event planned, and well, there was that WandaVision show where we dropped August 23rd on the calendar.
I don't know. That sounds like too speculatory for it to be like, and no offense. Yes, they're smart, but we've watched them do some stupid stuff here, especially just this year. Mm-hmm. I don't feel like they're that smart to be like, oh yeah, we're right around that time. And I feel like if it was planned, it was planned.
Yeah, well, then
it's just coincidental.
Then if that's the case, then I would say it was coincidental, because for what, when you look at the landscape of where we are, I don't think anything in Hollywood is concrete. That concrete. Because you got to think about it. When did WandaVision even drop?
January. Yeah, it was supposed to drop in December, but it dropped January.
So yeah. So even if they changed that date right up before, that episode premiered, because that's all really, you could just go into post-production and make and switch that around.
Yeah, it's not hard.
Right. Even if that was the case, bro, like, that's way too far out in my opinion for them to have this plan, to say this was the date for sure, 8-9 months out that we gonna drop the trailer for Spider-Man. Now again, could it have been that date was reserved because they knew they had Spider-Man coming, they knew they had Shang-Chi coming, and they were like, one of these movies we gonna end up having to drop a trailer or something on around that date. But if you're saying it has to be one or the other, there is no kind of middle ground, then I would just say it was a coincidence. Right. I think it was.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's a dope ass coincidence. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
And they may try to they may even try to retroactively connect that. You know what I'm saying? They may come back after the fact and go, oh, well, you see, this was why, some shit like that. But I mean,
right.
Think
if they're smart, that's what I would do.
Right. But
it seemed like we had it all under control the whole time.
Yep, facts. But then the other question I have then is, okay, so then what does the significance of the trailer have to do with August 23rd in the show? Because that was an in-plot thing, and this is kind of like, that's almost kind of fourth wall breaking in a way. because we talking about a legit actual trailer drop on August 23rd. But no, I don't think so. I tell you another thing too, though. I don't think this was forced by the leak. I don't think the leak had shit to do with them dropping this today. Like, I know a lot of people feel like that.
Yeah. I don't think
so.
But
I don't think so either. I don't think that leak makes a bit of difference. Because put it this way, had an actual version of the trailer dropped or been leaked, like the actual trailer we just got been leaked yesterday, the finished version that is, then I would say that. But that means, again, that trailer or that leak, the video itself has to be weeks old.
Right.
Because again, that post-production for the CGI and the special effects, that's going to take some time for them to put together and clean up, and even for a trailer, that's going to take a little minute. So I don't think Sony freaked out when that trailer hit, or when the leak trailer hit, because number one, it's unfinished, it's grainy as hell. And while, yes, it confirms a lot of stuff that we already have been told about, like, who's really checking for that other than Sweaties?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't think it had anything. I don't think it forced them to leak it. I mean, to drop it today. I think this was kind of the plan, because again, it was all a part of, I guess, Sony's event that they have going down today or this evening. So that was probably the idea for Sony, was either we do it during this event or we push it out and do it, a little bit later in the week or something like that. But I think, the Grace Randolphs of the world, Charles Murphys of the world, kind of got RPK and all of them cats. I think they had it on pretty good authority that it was going to drop today, and so that's what I was kind of rolling with. I was like, okay, well then, unless they gonna stand us all up, it's going down today.
And again, like my point was earlier, you got to remember, this is not the first time that they've leaked. Like Spider-Man 3 in 2007 was supposed to be the biggest event out there ever. We had Venom, we had Sandman, the third installment, and that was during those big, huge fanboy times. Spider-Man 3 was supposed to be the shits, and that trailer got leaked, and it didn't affect nothing. So I don't think it rushed their hand to even drop that trailer when that happened. So I don't feel or see why it would force their hand this time, to be honest. But something in the trailer is catching my eye.
What's that?
And I'm going to bring this up because it seems like it's an antithesis in a way for people. And I want your minds percolate a little bit. But in the trailer, you see Tom Holland is actually wearing the black suit from Spider-Man 3.
Is it? I saw him in the black suit, but I didn't realize it was the one from 3.
Yes, it is the black suit from Spider-Man 3, and it looks like he's in the school, but it's the school from the Amazing Spider-Man. It's not his high school. And obviously, the only time they showed Peter in high school was in the first Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire Peter in high school was the first one. And this don't look like that same lunchroom. This looks like the one from the Amazing Spider-Man. So I did see some things that were saying that he wouldn't necessarily, or if Andrew and Toby are not in the movie, what they did instead was have Tom Holland go through the different multiverses and essentially be that. I would agree. That's trash.
If they do that shit and you don't get Andrew, or you don't get Toby, and they just have him going through set pieces from their universe, trash. Totally gonna change because my thing is, why do I care about him being in that universe? Like, I get that it exists and we understand that as part of the Spider-Verse, but if you're not gonna interact with either one of those two Spider-Men, then why the hell do I care?
Right.
To me, that would be a weak move.
And I'm looking at everybody's reactions in this, and I see some people thinking it's the black and gold. There's no gold in the suit. It does look a little, of course it's tailored because this is, I think Tobey Maguire is a little bit bigger than Tom Holland. So of course, it's not gonna be the same exact suit, but I don't see any gold, or maybe the pixels are a little bit blurry. Who knows? I don't see any gold though, but everybody's reaction, including Peter's, looks like he kind of just showed up there. Like, where the hell did he come from? And oh shit, it's Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting vibes that perhaps if they are keeping Andrew and Toby in there, they're still walking him through and getting him familiar with the other Spider-Man in that realm. But I don't know, man. Like, I'm hoping this misdirect. Hoping something happens and maybe that kind of like throws him in there, or maybe the spell isn't so as cut and dry as they make it in the trailer. Maybe he kind of like warps and goes through some shit at first and then ends up back there or something.
Got you.
That would be good because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of misdirect in this trailer. The first trailer is usually the one that gets everybody thrown off, and then they can come back later with all the extra stuff.
Now, question I have: black woman that Tom Holland walked up to, he was on, like standing by a car. She was in the back seat of this whip. It was. I'll tell you. I'll give you a timestamp for it. Hold up. Where was it? It was towards the end. 2:35. Is significant?
She looks like somebody who's important. I think it's another misdirect too with the way they cut it, because then from there it goes into Doc Ock coming out of the bridge.
Right.
And what I'm looking for is some things that are similar to that little part.
Right. Well, I think that scene.
Yeah.
I think that scene right there with her, that's the court scene. I think that's the scene that we heard about where, you know, he's on trial or whatever. And that's right. Where, and she's probably connected in some sort of way there.
Right.
You don't think they sneak, you don't think they sneak Madam Web in there like that, right?
I mean,
you don't think they would.
She could be a shoe-in for Madam Web, whoever that is.
I mean, I'm here for a black Madam Web.
I'm totally here for a black.
I'm here for a black Madam Web if that's what they want to do with it. I'm just looking and I'm like,
Yeah, it's you know, she's sitting down too.
Yeah,
that's all Madam Web.
I'm saying exactly. Down. That's it.
But I'm looking at this scene where he's doing the spell and like everything around him breaks apart. You see the ruins going around him, and then you get that same look that you got when they go through like a Bifrost, or how you saw it in Loki.
Yeah,
the timeline and everything. Yeah, you get those same exact looks, same exact colors swirling around when that spell seemingly goes wrong.
Gotcha.
And then again, when they come back, they are not in the same spot, it seems, where they left. Because everything, let's see, it's dark and ominous in here already, but it doesn't look like things are like, okay, no, I'll take it back. Things are kind of in ruin down in here. So it's kind of hard to tell if it brought them back, but I would say with the colors, with them Jamaican colors, and the way my man was grabbing his chest because he was a little scared at the end of that, I would say they're probably not in the same spot from where they started. And that is another thing that could have either brought in the other Sinister Six, or they're just not in their universe. But apparently somehow they all get brought together. Yeah. And Electro's electricity looks gold this time. Apparently he's supposedly he's not supposed to be blue in this one. He's supposed to be the original color. So I'm actually kind of glad that they fixed that, because, you know, I did like where they were going for in Amazing Spider-Man 2, but it just ultimately didn't hit for the Electro character for me. Especially when they put him in the all black and everything. He's actually for real supposed to be like green and gold, and then they made his electricity blue. I think they did that because, like, you know, when you see, I think they did that mainly because it just looks more like real life electricity when it's kind of bluish. Exactly. Like that. But, you know, canonically, Electro has gold colored powers. So
no doubt. Now I will tell you this. I went back and I looked at the black suit, slowed it down to a quarter speed. It's definitely black and gold.
Is it?
It is definitely 1,000% the black and gold suit, because you can see the gold spider on his chest, and the belt line on it has a little bit of gold on it. But if you slow it down, when he rips off the mask, you can see as he's turning towards, there's a black, looks like, and that almost looks like he's at feast in that I think that's Feast.
Okay.
I think he's at Feast because I'm looking at the people and they look like, look like a homeless shelter, look like they get in the soup kitchen or something like that. But yeah, when he turns, that's definitely the black and gold joint. Definitely the black and gold joint.
My silly self sped it up.
No, you good. You good.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. Slow down. Okay. I can kind of, that's what I'm saying. I can kind of see it.
Yeah.
Maybe on my end. What do I got this? What I got this on? Okay. No wonder.
You gotta get that. You gotta get that 1080p, man.
1080p. Yep.
You gotta get that 1080p, man.
On, man.
Put that 1080p on.
Now I can see the hairs on Doctor Strange, chinny chin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes. Okay. I take that back. Yes. Now I can see that.
Yeah. That's definitely
now
black
I
and
can
gold.
Totally see it.
Which still a fire ass suit. Like that black and gold joint. Can we please get a Spider-Man PS4 update, PS5 update with the black and gold suit, please?
They better not make us wait till they drop it too.
Bruh, no, I need that right now. Come on, give us some DLC. You know we need it.
Right.
Let's go on and make it happen.
Player. That was going to be my next question for the homie Al here. For what reason do you think that he is pushing Peter out of his consciousness here? Because he's got something in his hand.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was trying to figure that out too. Trying to figure out what was up with that.
When he pushes him out, the clothing he's wearing looks like what he was wearing when he went into that little basement or whatever they were into when they did the scrying. So I don't know. I'm kind of curious what he's got in his hand there, though. That thing looks interesting.
That almost looks to me like a misdirect scene, and the reason I say that is because when he first sees Doctor Strange is kind of in casual shit because he had the snow stuff on. Right. And so that would stand to reason that it was, I would think, winter, or that it was at least snowing at that point in the movie. You know what I'm saying? So now you're looking at this now, and Doctor Strange is in his full garb, and then you got Spider-Man in the old suit, or in the Far From Home suit, and whatever he's holding right there. When you look at it, it almost looks like, okay, well, where the hell is his hand? Like, is he gripping that much? Like, to me, that just looks Photoshop. Like they might have altered that a little bit to kind of like make us, you know what I'm saying? Like this might be a misdirect shot because it just doesn't seem. And even if you look at my man's hand in relation to where he's, where Spider-Man is.
I mean, I can see.
Normally, like when he did that in the other movie, he had his hand kind of like flush on the man's chest. You know what I'm saying? And kind of pushed him out. Like, and on this joint, it almost looked like the hand is on alongside of him. So I mean, it could be just the way that it's shot right there, but I think that's a misdirect. Like
they think it's the mother box from
the mother box. I'm like, wait, what?
All this multiverse.
Hey, man, who knows? Who knows, man? But yeah, this is. Cause see, even if you look, hold on, let me go back and look at this one scene one more time. Like right before that, even if you look at the scene before that where he's talking to Peter, I don't even think Peter's wearing the same clothes as he was wearing. Well, no, I'm wrong. That is the same outfit, the same shirt. Cause he's talking to him underground in that one spot.
Yeah, I see.
And I was looking, and I was like, well, maybe that's not even the same, cause that looks more like dark bluish. And then when he pushes him out in the very next clip, I don't know if that's the same shirt, bro, because that looks more like a plaid joint. And the one that he's got when he's underground doesn't look like it's got that plaid pattern to it.
It looks like he's wearing a hoodie when he's
underground. Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It looks like it's a different setup. So
hard to tell.
Yeah, it is hard to tell. It's definitely really hard to tell.
Let's see. Let's go back to where they're actually doing the whole when he walks in. You can see when he walks in.
Yeah.
Okay, so when he's walking in, he's wearing some kind of a black plaid, like you said, black plaid jeans. And then the one where he's getting pushed out looks a little brighter.
Exactly. So that's why I feel like it's a misdirect.
Hard to tell, though.
Yeah, it's a little hard to tell, but I think it's a misdirect on that. On that, one of these is a misdirect. I think whether it's what he's wearing in this scene, which I don't think. I think it's that him pushing Peter out of his Peter's astral form out. I think that's a misdirect some kind of way.
Yeah. So what do you think the deal is with him on the train here? Because Doctor Strange ain't got his cloak on over here.
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now, man. I don't really know what's going on right there in that scene, man. I was trying to figure that out, but I'm not. You got me on that one, man.
Yeah, I don't know. He splits the train into like 4 or 5 other trains.
Right.
Multi-train. I don't know.
Oh yeah, there's your electro tease right there.
Yeah, the lightning and everything.
Mm-hmm.
On top of the police car or something?
Yep. There you go. And then okay. Yeah, I'm wondering what's up with the train scene, man, because I'm not. But if you look at it, that doesn't even look like. It's weird because unless that's just bad CGI, I'm like, is that even Strange? As once he duplicates him or whatever, is that even Strange on that train? As it's kind of like he's rotating to be upside down.
Right.
It just looks weird, man. Like that's another one that there might be some more to that once we actually see the movie.
Right. That's what I'm thinking too. And yeah, is this something up? What I'm thinking is the whole court scene thing. I'm not even sure if he's going to even get through court. Because apparently when the Sinister Six show up, he's still, like you said, he was still in his little outfit there, little suit and tie, and he gets on top of the car and turns into Spider-Man. And like I said, for everything I see around in the background there, you see the truck again.
Now peep this. Hold on, because check this out. If you go to about the 225 mark, if you go to about the 225 mark, as you get to 226, 227, I'm looking at that. Now, is that the black suit?
See Peter, suit and tie again.
Yep, and then it's going to show Happy
behind him.
Yep, and then it's going to cut to Happy, but then it's going to go from Happy.
I see here.
You see what I'm saying?
I see here. Yeah, on the bottom where
right in that bottom right.
Right. Yeah, he gets hit with the electricity and all the what could be sand. Glasses are not my friend tonight. But yeah, I see. Okay. That could be the black and gold suit. But then again,
yeah, I'm like, is that the black and gold, or is that the black? Is that just the old? Is that the black suit?
Right. It's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. It's harder to tell in that one for sure.
Yeah, the way they made it is difficult. But again, okay, so you're getting 3 different costumes. You get him in the regular Far From Home, you get him in the black and gold, and then you're gonna get him back in the Iron Spider costume. I'm just kind of wondering, what are they doing with him? Because all of this to me, this looks like it's a lot of misdirect, bunch of misdirect.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering what they're gonna do with him in all these different costumes. Like, why is he in a black and gold costume? Did they have him go through and go through the different multiverses, and instead of putting him in the plain old black suit, they put him in the black and gold?
Well, I wouldn't be
black
mad.
And gold because people know he's Spider-Man now. He's got to look different.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to find out what the deal is with the suits. I'm not so much mad at it or thinking it's out of character, just because that's kind of the only new suit that we've seen so far. You know what I'm saying? Like we know about the Far From Home suit. We know the Iron Spider suit. Yeah. This might be just kind of like the next iteration, or maybe that's just a suit that he created, or maybe that it does turn out to be something that he gets from like Toby or something like that.
Right.
Maybe. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think either way it goes, we are going to see a lot of different suits in this joint. Between the 3 of them, it's gonna be crazy, man. Yeah. Now I would give you my one nitpick, and I kind of hinted at this a little bit earlier, but I'm not feeling the Alfred Molina CGI, bro. I'm not feeling it.
Why not?
Number one, my man eyebrows. I know he got thick eyebrows in real life, but bruh, come on. Come on. Now,
I'm not liking the haircut either.
no, the haircut ain't doing it for me either, bro. Like the whole now, the way what I'll say is, if this is him kind of later on in the movie, like meaning this ain't what he looks like when we first get introduced to him, I won't be mad. But if this is what he looks like from the time he gets introduced, I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna be mad, but I'm gonna be like, bro, y'all could have done a little bit better.
I think they tried to go for animated series look.
Yeah,
Slightly.
I agree.
They kept of course, the Spider-Man 2 costume, but I feel like in the face, the hair, I'm getting strong animated series vibes here.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. I'm definitely with you on that. I don't know how I feel about. I'm gonna have to see more of it. I'm definitely pumped that we got dude. I think this is the dopest shit, but I'm gonna have to see it in order to have a real.
Well, we'll have to wait for the movie. We still got.
Oh yeah.
A couple of months.
Put it like this: it's not something that's gonna be like a deal breaker to where I'm gonna be like, nah, that just took me out the movie. No.
Right.
Not at all. Not at all.
Now, some rumors that I have heard, as far as the plot goes, like you said, they could probably go ahead and get through the whole Spider-Man thing, with him in the name drop in the first 30 minutes. And I think right after court, he encounters the Sinister Six. And what I'm hearing with the rumors is like apparently they get captured or whatever. And that could be what the whole train thing was. Maybe they was getting transported and then something goes wrong on that.
Okay.
But supposedly the Sinister Six get captured. And that's when they start outlining their backstories as far as previous movies that they were in. So, and apparently it's supposed to be the Green Goblin who kind of gets in Peter's head. Now, I don't know about all of that. There would have to be some kind of way that they either captured them in the first place for them to even want to be released. And I would say if they get captured, the second time they get released is going to be a problem. But the first time they show up, like right here, just even seeing this looks like it's a problem regardless. So I'm not too sure about those particular rumors anymore. Seeing how they are putting this trailer together, all the different Sinister Six characters and how they're showing up. I would hazard to guess that once they show up, it's just going to be a whole problem and maybe Doctor Strange is sending him on out of body and showing him how things work in that particular way because he's going to have to send him through the multiverse. And perhaps he doesn't take over Toby and Andrew, but he's there to find them.
Got you.
And get help. I would much rather that than him being transported and having to live through their lives and all that types of stuff because of whatever case. I feel like that's a little whack.
Yeah.
That would be a little whack.
I feel you.
Most def. But yeah, I'm excited. Can't wait to see the movie.
Yeah, man.
This year. I'm glad it's not being delayed.
And shout out to Tom Holland, Peter Parker on the roof with the Jays.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Saw my man with the ones on. I saw him. Good taste. Should have been 11s, but fuck it.
Right. But hey, that's totally acceptable, man. You can wear a whole suit and tie outfit, some J's.
Oh yeah, without question. Without
question. And nobody questioned it.
No.
That's actually the hottest thing you wearing other than your suit and tie.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Sets it off. Jay, anytime I have on a suit and I'm going somewhere, I put a pair of J's in the trunk. Take them church shoes off. Put them J's on, man.
Shoot. Lucky you fly to Texas and New York, we just walk up in there with the J's on, man.
Hey, man. I used to do that too, but now I'm like, you know what? I at least give y'all the whole suit, the whole thing for a good little minute. But as soon as we get comfy, please believe.
Right. And I'm also hearing
go ahead.
The first scene we see on the trailer with them on the roof talking, supposedly that's after the whole thing's all said and done. Supposedly.
Okay.
So
that wouldn't be
I'm glad,
surprising.
I guess. No, I'm glad they're keeping Zendaya as MJ.
Yeah,
I heard they were gonna maybe either switch his love interest or something, but it's like I feel like that would be too soon to be switching his love interest.
Oh, I agree.
Considering like they just found out.
Well, maybe
that they like each other.
Yeah, no, I think that universe or that version of Spidey maybe, and I don't know how it'll work, but however they end up setting it up to where Tom Holland ends up in the Sony Spider-Verse, I would hope that she ends up with him.
Right.
I would hope she ends up with him.
I would definitely hope so. So, we may be able to possibly do a video of this in which we make it a little bit smaller, and then we can kind of break it down or whatever. Because I am looking at some reactions already, and it's like,
yeah, but I'm
Really?
wondering,
Really,
like,
YouTube?
I'm wondering if those people have like access, like they got permission.
they may.
Yeah, because I know some content creators get permission to do that shit.
Right. Well, you know what, peoples? This is a solid reason right here. We need to exceed them goals.
Yeah.
So we can be able to holler at them and be like, yo, give us permission.
Exactly.
Let us see
With
this
your
in entirety
permission,
with you. The
the
people.
people.
Yes. Well, man, I think I'm all excited out.
Yep,
man.
you and me both.
My neck hurts. My hands down. Like I was gripping the seat a little hard.
Yeah, man, I'm right there with you, man. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go soak up a little bit more of it.
Yeah, man. Well, peoples, go and watch Spider-Man No Way Home trailer for another
Yes.
5, 10, 15 times. Make sure Sony gets up there on them views. And catch us again next time we want to hop on live and react with the people.
Yeah, man, because you
So I
know
guess yeah.
we'll be
Go
getting.
ahead, go ahead.
We will be breaking down a lot more of this come this Thursday on the Main
Oh, yeah.
Authority. You
Yes,
know how
sir.
we do.
Steph.
And who knows, we
Yes.
may even pop up on your ass sometime before then. So
Right.
my suggestion, check the Twitter, check the Discord, make sure you plugged in because you just never know.
Yes, sir. Links are in the description, peoples.
What he
Links
just
are
said.
in
What he
the
just
description.
said.
Man, homie.
Homie,
I have to watch this another 5, 6 times.
I'm
What's up?
with it. But for
So-
now, that's all, folks.
So we got